actually feel awake enough to do this. Hooray!
Sorry about our performance tonight.
Chef is cooking the last table for us.
Get it? Because Frederick was in England's kitchen all night. Bruins fans, you know what time it is. It is time to hug it out. Whoo boy! Because that is a 4-2 victory over the LA Kings on the road, extending our total road win streak to 10 games. We've won the past two road games. We won the 3 road games in the first round of the playoffs, and we won our previous 5 road games on route to the playoffs last season. And so total win streak is 10 games. That's pretty good. Anyway, welcome back to Into the Den. This game was going to be interesting before it even started because of a particular dilemma. Jake DeBrusk was late for a team meeting this morning. He ended up as a healthy scratch. He has 0 points, no goals, no assists, 1 healthy scratch. People are overreacting to this. People are very much overreacting to this. Yes. And honestly, what this goes back to is giving Marchand the captaincy. Why do you give Brad Marchand the captaincy of a team? To instill a culture of a fierce and indomitable work ethic. You cannot take any days off. You cannot take any shifts off. You cannot be late ever. DeBrusk has been here long enough. He understands that is the deal, and he ended up suffering the consequences of it. That's fine. That's fine. This doesn't mean that DeBrusk is going to be moved. This doesn't mean that DeBrusk is going to be traded. It does not even mean that he is going to be cut. I mean, shit. We're 4 games in. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. DeBrusk is going to be fine. This is just a slip up he had, and he understandably was punished for it. The problem is the Bruins as a whole were punished even more for it because now we get Patrick Brown playing, and Patrick Brown skates like he has a lot of brown in his pants. Not great. Did not like him one bit. But we go into this game. At puck drop, we get a little bit of history. Andrzej Kopitar, one of the finest gentlemen in the game of hockey, quite possibly one of the best and most hardworking centers the game, and just gentlemanly players that the game has had, other than Bergeron at least. Everybody keeps calling Kopitar the West Coast Bergeron, and he absolutely is. And tonight he ended up with his 1,296th game as an LA King, which surpasses the previous record set by Dustin Brown. So congratulations to Andrzej, and on with the rest of the game. The Bruins start this game not great. We get a fantastic first shift from the top line, in which I think this game included Lucic on it. Interesting. Lucic was on the top line, but anyway, first, it was weird. This game was sort of played in like 10-minute intervals. First 10 minutes, it was absolutely the Kings' show. It was the King's show. It was the Larry King's show here, there on the West Coast, and just what was the main source of that? The Bruins taking a 5-on-3. And not just a 5-on-3 where can you really even call this a 5-on-3? You might as well just call it a double minor because we had 55 seconds of 5-on-3 play. And you know what? We fucking did it. We killed a 5-on-3, which is fantastic. It's fantastic that we did that. But even after that, the Kings did not let their foot off the gas. Yes, we had decent shifts from Adrian Kempe. Quentin Byfield is trying to actually show why he was worth that second overall pick. We're still waiting on Alex Turcotte to show why he's worth anything. Alex Turcotte might actually end up going down as kind of a bust, unfortunately. I hope that I'm wrong on that, but let's get to the first goal. Well, because the next 10 minutes are the Bruins. The next 10 minutes are just the Bruins. And it is their world, and we're all living in it. And it is just capped off by an offensive zone face-off, which is strange for this game because what's one of the big things that kept us from doing anything in the first 10 minutes. It is Ian Miller in his first game. No, not Ian Miller. Ian Mitchell in his first game as a Bruin. And I almost forgot about that. Shattenkirk got a healthy scratch tonight. So Mitchell ended up playing. Ian Mitchell just could not stop icing the puck. I think he was responsible for at least three different instances of icing. It was frustrating. But anyway, offensive zone face-off for the Bruins. We win it. James Van Riemsdyk has the puck. He slings it going ring around the ambulance like he never gave a care. Ends up right on Marchand's stick. Marchand ends up passing it to Pastrnak, which Pasta's always there. Pasta's always there, right at that spot. But this time, Pasta's a little bit contested. Pasta's mixing in with some veggies. Yes. And Pastrnak just completely undresses the Kings defenseman and goes top corner against Cam Talbot for the 1-0 goal. And that pretty much takes us to the end of the first. I forgot that first goal was on the power play after a Mikey Anderson interference call. James Van Riemsdyk, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit skeptical of him. I was thinking, he's probably a little bit too old. I don't really understand the point of bringing him in. He's been really good on the power play. He has been demonstrably incredible on the power play. It's been great having him. We end up going to the second period, but not before Arthur Kaliev ends up going for a 4-minute double minor for high sticking against Charlie McAvoy. And I think the funny thing is that after this penalty, nobody knows how. Nobody in LA knows how to actually put this down as a double minor. People are like the guys working the clock don't even know how to, and it gets to the point where the radio, where the in-stadium DJ just starts playing "What's Up" by Four Non Blonde. It's the hey yeah 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 hey yeah yeah. I said hey, what's going on? And hearing that during a time where nobody knows what the hell people are actually doing is hilarious. Yes. But anyway, we get to the second period, and what is it? The Kings end up killing the Kaliev penalty after they find out how to actually put it on the clock properly. Yeah, it's LA. The wildfires and the smog and the high cost of living kind of make people forget how to do basic clock management, I guess. Ask Brandon Staley and the LA Chargers how that's going. Anyway, so what ends up we're into the second period, and the Bruins end up doing one of my least favorite things to see. They end up playing way too far up, and what happens? Beecher, Johnny, I love this attempt at making a play. It does not go well. No, Johnny Beecher basically does like a spin around to try basically tries to spin around back check to try and keep the puck in because he had the puck and it was pretty contested where he was. So he was trying to back check it to someone on the blue line. It ends up right on Kevin Fiala's stick, and he passes it to Alex Lafreniere. And why were we playing that far up? Why were we playing that far up? Why were our defensemen playing that far up? And this just ends up as one of the many first goals that the Bruins have let up. You know, we've given up the first goal of Sidney Crosby's career. We've given up the first goal of Mario Lemieux's career. We've given up the first goal of Matt Boldy's career, Taylor Radish's career, or Connor Bedard's career. And now we've given up the first goal of Alex Lafreniere's career. Wonderful. Wonderful. I hate it. I hate this. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I promise. You want to know how I know that it's fine? Because not long afterwards, nerds, we get a pretty fun series of events. Bruins in the offensive zone. Top line is out, although it looks a little bit weird because Geeky's also out there. And what ends up happening is I forget who actually put it on first. It was actually Derek Forbort of all characters. Forbort ends up putting the puck on, and he certainly puts it on. He puts it on Milan Lucic's leg, and Lucic almost immediely doubles over in pain, but not before it gets right on the stick of Morgan Geeky, and Geeky ends up and what's that one line from Rush in 2112? And the geek shall inherit the earth. I'm pretty sure that's what they said. It was in the geek shall inherit the earth. I don't know why people keep hearing meek. It's geek. Obviously, they were talking about Morgan Geeky like 20 years before Morgan Geeky had even been born. And they were clairvoyant. It's prog rock. They know their shit here. But hey, it's the first goal of Morgan Geeky's career as a Boston Bruin. And what happens a little bit later? Well, we get another goal. Obviously. Brad Marchand with a pretty gritty. Brad Marchand with a little bit of a ricochet. Give Kevin Fiala the primary assist for this one because I'm pretty sure it goes off of his skate. Actually, I think it might have actually gone off of Adrian Kempe's stick. It might have actually gone off of Adrian Kempe's skates. But this also ends up as Pavel Zacha's first point this season. Honestly, I thought that as the puck was going down, was flying down the ice, I thought it was going. I thought that went off of Zacha's stick and not Kempe's skates. So I was wondering, like, why the hell did Zacha not get this one? And believe me, Zaka's been playing fantastic. Zacha has absolute, that one Brat Pack joke of don't make fun of people who still believe in Santa Claus. They're Bruins fans, so who still think that Pavel Zacha is going to be a quality second line center for them. Well, how's that going for you, Brat Pack? How's Eric Holla treating you? In any case, that ends up as as the third goal of the game for the Bruins, and the second one in less than a minute. And what happens immediately afterwards? Why we get the return of the Freddy Fight Club, bitches. We get Trent Frederick versus Andreas Englund, and who do you think wins this one? Freddie just pulls the sweater over Englund and is dummying him, just freaking going to town. Oh my god, I'm so happy that the Freddy Fight Club is back. Both of them obviously go 5 for fighting, but I mean that's to be expected. Third period starts, and we actually get what is it? This third period is not very interesting. This third period just feels like a slog. The Bruins don't even get a shot on goal until like 12-13 minutes in, and it takes a while for the Bruins to end up getting a goal. Well, what is it? The Bruins. We're into the Ford F-150 Final 5 on this one. I'm sorry. I may have overstated my readiness for this one. But the Bruins were already into the Ford F-150 Final 5. The Kings have pulled Cam Talbot. Honestly, they probably should have done it after the third goal. But I guess you got to keep him in. But Talbot is out, and then we get an offensive zone faceoff for the Bruins, and so Talbot is back in, and Marchand ends up getting a pretty gritty one past Talbot, and so it is now 4-1, second goal of the game for Marchand, and we all think that this one's over, right? We all think that this one's over. Wrong. Trent Frederick is going back at it with Englund, and they so badly want to drop him again, but the refs are like, no, you two are done. There's 2 minutes left. Come on, you two. And they're like, yeah, fine. But that doesn't stop the fact that Frederick still cross-checked Englund in the face. That is a 2-minute minor for cross-checking, and the Bruins we are this close from being the first Bruins team since the 2013 lockout season to start the season with 4 consecutive perfect games on the power play, and we couldn't do it. That's fine. Because you know what? We still won. We still won this game. And honestly, we deserve to win this game. This was great. And hey, we got to do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow We thankfully do not have to stay up until 1:30 to watch this game because it is an 8:30 puck drop against Anaheim. Hopefully Jake DeBrusk's in for this one because oh my god, if I have to look at Patrick Brown on the ice again, it's gonna be war. It's gonna be war. I almost forgot Patra. Patra ended up taking a little bit of a stick to the face on a what is it? He ended up taking a little bit of a stick to the face on a face-off. He ended up going down the ice he ended up going down the tunnel for repairs and coming back in. Honestly, Patra had a really good game. He didn't show up on the stat sheet very much, but he did what he needed to do. He needed to bounce back from the bad game that he had on Thursday, and he did exactly that. And that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.